Hello, welcome. I'm so pleased that you came today. This is going to be a really great day. I know we have a lot going on in our world right now. There's so much activity happening, there's so much going on. The thing is, are we taking advantage of this downtime that we're having? There's a lot of downtime, and it depends on if we're taking advantage of it or not. So, what I'm going to talk to you about today is garbage in, garbage out. And what exactly kind of garbage are we talking about here? Garbage in and garbage out is the positive and the negative that you put through your mind, through your psyche, through your platform of energy and vibration and emotion. So, garbage in and garbage out is, you've heard it before because a lot of other speakers have said the same thing basically. I'm just going to give it to you in a different format, in a different term that I prefer to use because it makes it easier for my psyche, for my subconscious, for my conscious to grasp it and to go. So when we say garbage in, garbage out, it's all a part of life and what you're doing. So I'm just going to write that down. Garbage in and garbage out. And we always have to take out the garbage, so keep that in mind. In our homes, we always have garbage. Oh, garbage in, garbage, hold on, out. Okay, so as you're doing that and as you're going through, the bad always sneaks in. There's always a bad thought, a bad vibration. There's always what I call a pity party. When we have something that's not going right in our lives, there's something that's not going right for us, and we tend to dwell on that and we tend to focus on that. I call that a pity party. And a pity party is when, it's when you feel sorry for yourself and everything that's happening in your life, everything that's happening for you, around you, and to you. And maybe you're seeing that happening now as we're going through this flux in the world and in our earth. And when you do that and you let the negative take hold and you let the negative grow like a fungus, then that is just going to make your pity party or your garbage in grow even more because you will attract more of what you think about the most. If you're thinking about how sick you are, if you're thinking about how you don't have enough of something, if you're thinking about how it's not going to get better, how you're going to lose your job, how your company's going to close, if you're thinking about that, then that's what you're going to bring that energy for. So that would be garbage out. So turn that around and start thinking of, what? This is going to pass, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to do what I've always talked about doing, to do what I need to do for myself, my family, to grow, to be, to have. When you do that, you're stepping out of your comfort zone because right now, a lot of us have been forced out of the comfort zone. If you have a routine of going to a job every day, you get up in the morning, you do your routine to go, kiss the wife, kiss the husband, you guys split your separate ways, the kids go to school, and everyone goes. That's a routine. So now that we're on a lockdown or a voluntary lockdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, then that has changed your comfort zone. You are now out of your comfort zone. And a lot of people are starting to get fussy. A lot of people I'm hearing are starting to get irritated. And a lot of people are getting just totally not happy being locked up. And because they're focusing on that they don't have enough. And when you're focusing on you don't have enough, when you're focusing on you're isolated, that you're stuck in there, that nothing is happening good, everything is wrong, when you focus on that, what happens? You get more of that. So I just want you to keep in mind that a lot of people now too, and I'm hearing this more and more every day when I speak, is people are so addicted to social media. And why is that? It's because it gives you a place to spend. I don't know, how many hours do you spend scrolling on social media? Scrolling, looking at what everybody's doing or looking what people are posting. And how many things are you posting? Are you posting pictures of your feet, your hands, your head? What are you doing? Why are you on social media just scrolling around? Social media can also be used as a platform for your business. So if you like scrolling around on social media, why don't you take that time that you're scrolling around looking at cats or whatever it is you're looking at and use it for something prosperous, for something that's productive for you? Or maybe you're just scrolling around looking at different video games or whatever it is you're doing. If that's what you're doing, don't you think you deserve better than that? Yeah? It's up to you. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. The thing is, how many excuses do you have as to why you haven't stepped out of your comfort zone and done something with it? How many excuses are you making to yourself? A big one I've heard is during this pandemic that we're in right now, a big one that I'm hearing here lately is, I don't have the resources to do what I want to do. I don't have the people in my corner to help me do what I want to do. Why? You do? Do you realize there are resources all around you? All around you. It's true. So if you're scrolling around on social media and you're looking and you're wanting and you're searching, what is your passion? What is your why? Why do you want to do this thing you want to do? Why do you want to do this? And not just because you want to take care of your family. That is a given. That is the biggest why of all. But why should you put yourself out there? Why should you step into that zone? Why should you be that person that you want to be? It's all has to be about what you want, and you have to take it from the heart. Take it from inside yourself as to why you want to do this. Why do you want to have the success you want? Why do you want to have the money you need without waiting for the government to give you a tiny little handout? If you're waiting for the government to give you a tiny little handout, then that is going to put you, you know what I'm going to say? It's going to put you as a liability in your own life and as living in lack. If you are waiting on this little tiny snippet of coins that the government is handing out to people, and it's not enough to start with, so if you have the why that is strong enough that you don't want to ever be in this position again, you don't ever again want to be in the position to depend on the government or anybody else for that matter, don't you think it's time today to take control of your life and push the garbage out and bring the prosperity in? It's up to you. I cannot make your choices. I cannot make your why. And I cannot give you the mentality to do so. You have to do that yourself. What I can do is give you inspiration to do what you need to do, to be who you need to be, and to see yourself being that person that you want to be. So when you do the garbage in, garbage out, that's just a little way of making it happen. Also, if you have a hard time and you've tried this and you've failed, failure is just another step to getting your success. Try this today. I challenge you to do this today. Make a small goal to take you forward, to launch your career, to launch your life, to launch your garbage in, garbage out, by making a small goal that you will have completed, start today, by the end of the week. By the end of the week, you will have a small goal completed. What that's going to do is that's going to give your, not just your subconscious or your unconscious mind, but your conscious mind, the confidence that maybe you are lacking right now, because of everything. You may be using this pandemic as an excuse. If you are, stop it. Because it's not your fault. It's not our government's fault that this happened. It's nobody else's fault that things happen. And when you stop putting blame everywhere you can think of, then you're going to find you're going to get a lot more positive reinforcement. You're going to get a lot more of that energy that you really want to succeed. So use this as a way of getting a small goal. And I'm not saying you can't do a large goal, but I'm just saying to give yourself the confidence that you need, to give yourself empowerment that you need. Give yourself a small goal. And that small goal is going to take you to the next level. It's going to give you a sense of purpose. And as soon as you finish that small goal, celebrate you. Celebrate your achievements. Celebrate what you've done. Whatever it is. And if you are looking to get into the home business, if you haven't quite got it yet, and you're not quite sure what to do, I do have a link here for you that is, it's a challenge, and it's a 5-day challenge, so it's a week challenge. And you will get to keep, it's only $1, you will get to keep, thank you, you will get to keep all these recordings. They're yours. You will have all these recordings to use to your disclosure, to your benefit, to anything you want to do. Use them over and over. I have to admit, I buy these courses and I buy these different trainings and I use them. I'll go through them and it'll be like 6 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years later, I'll go back and do the same thing again. I'm like, oh, I missed that time. And I'll do it again. And I've always got the tools, and this is a tool for you. I've always got the tools in my toolbox of what I need, and I always do follow up because you know what? We always seem to miss something. Have you ever read a book and then you read it again and you missed part of it? Or you watch a movie and you go through and you missed the whole episode or you missed the whole part? It's just normal because your brain will pick up on different vibrations at a time. So use this time to grow, and you're out of your comfort zone now. And regardless of what you're doing, even if you're critical and you're going to work, you're in a different comfort zone than you are before this started. So use this time out of your comfort zone to use your why. Make your why strong enough, and make sure your why is about what you're going to do long term, what is going to launch you forward long term, and what is going to hold you strong and true to what you need to do. It's what it's all about. It's garbage in and garbage out, and garbage in is always coming and it's always multiplying and it's always growing. So it's up to us individually to throw the garbage out. That's what it is. And when you do, and when you realize that, I'm sure you realize it every day, but when you do, you're going to make a better tomorrow because of what you do today. What you do today will make you a better tomorrow. Okay? So again, I do have a link up here for you, and get in there. If you need help, if you need anything, message me. I have so many people messaging me, but be patient. I will get back to everybody. Sometimes it just takes me a little bit to get back because I've had so much on my plate here in this past few weeks. So I will get back to you. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just one person right now. My VA is taking care of her sick family. So it's just me, guys. So be patient with me, and I will get back to everyone as soon as I can. Okay? Okay, guys, I will talk to you later. And again, use this time. You're out of your comfort zone right now. Use it to your benefit and to your ability. Okay, bye-bye.